Chào mừng các bạn đã đến với Spotv, lên sóng vào trưa thứ hai hàng tuần trên kênh MyTV Sports. Đây là nơi mà chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau chia sẻ những khoảnh khắc ấn tượng nhất của các giải thể thao độc quyền trên kênh Spotv thuộc hệ thống truyền hình MyTV. Tuần này thì chúng ta sẽ đón chào sự trở lại của MotoGP, giải đua xe hai bánh lớn nhất hành tinh trên kênh Spotv với chặng đua thứ 3 diễn ra tại Mỹ. Câu hỏi lớn nhất vẫn là làm cách nào để các tay đua khác trong line-up của MotoGP có thể cản bước được Marc Marquez đây.
Ronaldo at his best.
Ngay từ khi thông tin Marc Marquez sẽ trở thành tay đua của đội nhà máy Ducati, nhiều khán giả đã mường tượng về ngày trở lại thực sự của nhà vua. Tuy nhiên thì để mà áp đảo hoàn toàn tay đua như cái cách mà MM93 đã thực hiện ở ngày mở màn tại Buriram thì khó có ai có thể nghĩ đến. Có cảm giác như là Marc Marquez không cần phải đốt lốp hay là cố quá mức và có thể giành vị trí dẫn đầu.
Pick up a bit of a slingshot on the way out of turn number 3, but after Alex Marquez top practice on Friday afternoon, Marc Marquez said, I'm happy to be beaten by someone as long as it's my younger brother Alex. I'm not sure I'll run in a very safe 5th place. On towards turn 12 we go once again. Marc Marquez has won 2 Grand Prix here over the years, and he's now sniffing a 3rd. Through he comes on Alex Marquez.
That could be then the decisive race, a winning move from Marc Marquez. We've said that he has not won the opening Grand Prix MotoGP since 2014. He was desperate to kick off life as a factory Ducati
Marquez, I've sat here for plenty long enough now. Now is the time to strike. Out of turn 11, there was certainly no problem with his slingshot out of 11 and up the inside into 12. And already at this stage, Alex Marquez will know that the game is up.
Yeah, already. It's taken Marquez 2 sectors to establish a lead that's over 3/4 of a second. There's nothing that Alex Marquez can do about this late charge, this late onslaught from Marc Marquez.
Turn number 12, so unless a mistake comes from Alex Marquez, the family double 1-2 looks like it's on course.
Yeah, top job. First and second in the sprint. First and second in the Grand Prix. There's going to be a heck of a party in the Marquez household when they head back to Europe. He has just one corner left to negotiate. He's going to win the opening Grand Prix of the season for the first time in 11 years. Qatar 2014, the last time we saw this. It has been a Ducati domination debut weekend for Marc Marquez. He takes pole position, he takes the sprint, and now the Grand Prix victory here on a memorable debut in Thailand. That's what can happen when you put the best rider on the best bike in the best team. Domination can ensue. Marquez takes the checker flag by nearly 1.8 seconds. Zarco, Binder, Bastianini and Gian Antonio were inside the top 10. That's some ride actually by Enea Bastianini, isn't it? Because he looked lost all weekend to salvage 9th place. Well, the writing you felt.
Từ châu Á đến châu Mỹ, kịch bản vẫn chỉ có một với chiếc tên lửa màu đỏ siêu ngầu số 93 của Marc Marquez tiếp tục làm mưa làm gió tại Argentina. Dẫu có một chút gia vị tăng phần kịch tính với nỗ lực bám đuổi của cậu em trai Alex, thế nhưng tất cả cũng chỉ để tô điểm cho tài năng quá đỗi vượt trội của tay đua từng 8 lần vô địch thế giới.
If you want to win a MotoGP race these days.
Can you believe we're going to be heading to round 3 in Austin, Texas? We're getting a replay here of Marquez attacking down the long back straight. That was where he made that key move on the run down of turn 5. This was on lap 21, and you always got a sense at that point that that might be Alex's race run. We are staring down the barrel here though for Pecco Bagnaia. After just 2 Grand Prix of the season, he's going to be in excess of 30 points behind Marc Marquez already. And the dream Ducati team turning into a bit of a nightmare for the Italian so far. He is desperately trying to attack Morbidelli late on for the podium in 2025. All eyes are on that final place on the podium. Morbidelli over the line, half a second clear of Bagnaia.
Yeah, 2 battles to look out for in this final lap, both involving VR46 Ducatis. Morbidelli coming under pressure from Bagnaia, who needs a big final lap to get anywhere near close, let alone to make a move. And the other one's just in the back of the picture as Zarco is coming under some intense pressure now from the rapidly closing Gian Antonio for 5th.
Marquez, just as he really did in Buriram, that last 3 lap attack was just pace that nobody else could hold a candle. Thank you, Morbidelli. How's he got that soft rear tyre to the end of this Grand Prix, still doing high 138s, 139s. Brilliant throttle control and time management by Frankie Morbidelli.
Yeah, this is the Gian Antonio Zarco battle. Zarco's fended him off into turn 7, so the only opportunity for Gian Antonio now, you'd imagine, will be into turn 13. The final right-hander, Pecco Bagnaia, is not getting close enough to Frankie Morbidelli to make a move for third place. That podium for Frankie does look safe.
It really does. So, once again, it's been the tale of two brothers in arms for the Marquez family. Dire straits for the rest of the MotoGP field, as Marc Marquez on course for back-to-back victories here. The Gian Antonio then is going to get the better late on of Johann Zarco. Out of the final corner though comes Marc Marquez. It is a turn masterclass here in Argentina for the number 93. He leads home yet again another Marquez brothers 1-2. We had to wait 76 long years, didn't we, for two brothers to take first and second in a MotoGP race, and then we get breeze. Since Jerez back in 2021, and what a day for Marc Marquez, as that is his 90th Grand Prix success, equaling Angel Nieto with the third most wins across all classes. There is the special race-winning garland, once again next level, once again untouchable. That's a lovely touch, isn't it? He looks skywards, I'm sure, looking.
Trở lại trường đua Circuit of America tuần này, Marc Marquez hoàn toàn có cơ sở để nâng cao thành tích tại America GP. Năm ở MM93 từng vô địch 7 lần, trong đó có chuỗi 6 chiến thắng liên tiếp từ năm 2013 đến 2018. Tuy nhiên thì tay lái sinh năm 1993 sẽ phải dè chừng và nhìn lại cuộc đua năm ngoái tại Cota để không phạm phải sai lầm tương tự. Dẫu rằng hiện tại MM93 vẫn đang quá đỗi vượt trội soi phần còn lại.
Round wide, couple meters offline in turn 1. He's done really well actually to regroup and quickly make sure he covers off Bagnaia through 2.
Because here comes Pedro Acosta, who wants the lead of the Grand Prix back, and he just muscles Martin aside. Pedro Acosta regains the lead in Austin.
And now they're going to go three abreast at 350 kilometres an hour. Acosta, Martin and Marquez. Acosta back at the front of this Grand Prix, side by side. The crowd groaning in disbelief as Marquez almost tapped the handlebar, and Martin at 350 clicks down the back straight. But it is Pedro Acosta that once again sits at the front of this classic Cota Grand Prix.
Never mind belonging with the elite of MotoGP, he is part of the elite of MotoGP, is Pedro Acosta, and this is only his third Grand Prix at this level, just when you think you've seen it all from the rookie.
We're halfway through now, this incredible Cota MotoGP race. It's being led by Pedro Acosta. Marquez second. Martin once again's in the 204.
Here comes Marquez.
Here comes Marquez on the inside of Pedro Acosta.
Wow.
It's the old superstar versus the new superstar in the MotoGP World Championship, and win number 8 here in Austin is firmly on the cards. Marquez hits the front for the first time in his Ducati career. Oh no, Marc Marquez has gone down. Listen to the crowd. Marc Marquez having just taken the lead here at his beloved Cota, and Marc Marquez goes down. He tucks the front into turn number 11. There is going to be no fairy tale first win. The long barren run will roll on. There is no 8th victory here in Cota for Marc Marquez as he crashes out of the lead at turn number 11. What a missed golden opportunity for the 93 here.
Just in case you're wondering how hard he was pushing, look at the smoke coming off the left boot. He was desperately trying to get that Ducati stopped, but the Ducati would not stop. Off he goes, Marc Marquez out of the Grand Prix. Pedro Acosta back in the lead. Martin back in the second place ahead of Viñales.
To lap. He's comfortably clear of Pedro Acosta, who's going to take a sensational second place. Back-to-back podiums for the Spanish teenage sensation, and it looks like Bastianini will certainly fight off Martin for the final place on the podium. Here's 1.4 seconds clear. Martin's race has run its course. He put up a resolute fight for that third place, but just 2 corners remaining then for Maverick Viñales, and a slice of MotoGP history. The first rider to win 3 MotoGP races for 3 different manufacturers. It's magnificent, magic Maverick Vinales. He completes the treble in Texas. Pole, sprint win, and his first Grand Prix victory for the factory, a prettier team, in an unforgettable race. Sonic the Hedgehog waves the checkered flag. A supersonic performance by Maverick Vinales. He takes it by 1.7 seconds clear at Pedro Acosta, and now Bastianini does get the better of Jorge Martin for the final place on the podium. Maverick Vinales wins. He was 11th at one stage on the opening lap, one of the best recovery rides you will ever see. First to win with 3 different manufacturers in the MotoGP era. Congratulations, Maverick Vinales. Congratulations, the factory, a prettier team. Pecco Bagnaia limps home in 5th place. Gian Antonio 6th. Alexis Spargo, Bezzecchi, Binder and Ralph Fernandez were your top 10. The post-race fireworks go off, and there were fireworks aplenty in that memorable 20-lap Austin Grand Prix. Marc Marquez looked on.
Và đó tất cả những gì có trong Spotv số tuần này. Hy vọng quý vị khán giả đã có những phút giây tận hưởng thể thao hay nhất trên kênh Spotv thuộc hệ thống truyền hình MyTV. Cảm ơn quý vị khán giả đã quan tâm theo dõi chương trình. Hãy cùng theo dõi các giải thể thao hay nhất chỉ có trên Spotv nhé. Còn bây giờ thì xin chào tạm biệt và hẹn gặp lại.